Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of packing a go bag. And I'm doing this because we added another sweet addition to the family, and I'm just shifting some things around. So I now need 5 go bags, and a go bag is something that you bring with you that you can use for 72 hours in case of an emergency where you have to leave your home. So I have everything behind me here. I will say I don't have everything that I want to put in that bag, but it's a good start, and I think it's a good basic understanding and basic list of some items that you may need in case of an emergency. So if you are a beginner, this would be a great place to start. But first, if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Tori. I make preparedness videos on a budget. We try and be prepared, not scared. We take preparedness as a positive thing. We are being prepared for any emergency. I think it's one of the smartest things you can do for your family, and I think it's so important, especially in this day and age, to be prepared for whatever life throws at you. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And without further ado, let's get right into this bag. Okay, first, before we start, I do have to make a quick announcement. Amari, the brand that I rep, the happy juice drink that I've always been drinking, I'm actually sipping on some right now. It's a cortisol lowering drink. It heals your gut, which in turn gives you more dopamine, serotonin, and it's amazing. But their sale ends today at midnight. So if you wanted to become a brand partner, have the opportunity to earn an extra income for yourself and your family, now would be the time to do it. I'm sure they will do it again in the future, but now I can give you $10 off plus 10% off. You will save $70 by using the code WELCOME, and you will also save an additional $79 by getting a free product, and that is the Edge product in the watermelon flavor. So I will link the preloaded cart for you. All of the codes are in there. There's no hidden fees. This product is amazing. It's non-GMO, it's sugar-free, it's caffeine-free, and it's changing people's lives everywhere, including yours truly. So I cannot stop talking about it. It's linked in the description box. If you want any information, just email me or comment below, and I can give you my full testimony. All right, now we can get turned around and show you what we're working with. Okay, friends, you know I'm always up for suggestions. I am not an expert on preparedness. I just like to show you an easy way to attain it. So this list is not complete, but we are getting there. So let's start with the bag. This is an old snowboard Volcom bag. If you didn't know, my husband actually was the manager of Volcom in Boulder, Colorado for a long time, and we got some sweet gear while he worked there. But in here we have my thermal sleeping bag that's always linked in my description box. It's the SOS sleeping bag, so that is ready and available for you if you need it, but you can always find some at thrift stores, honestly, or you could go to Amazon if you support them. Also, I have just an extra warmth blanket here, and it has some Mylar in there. You never know if you just need a double blanket, and there's enough room in here for it. So this thing has all of the bells and whistles, and we really love these bags. So we only have one of these. My go bag is a Fjallraven, I think I'm saying that properly, hiking backpack, and I like that because I can just bring it to the store in Boulder, Colorado, and they can put a new coating on it. So I suggest really looking into a pack that you can use for a long time. So don't just, grab anything, but honestly, anything is better than nothing. So look into a pack that you like, look into a pack that's going to be a good investment, and then go from there. So first things first, we are going to start off with the important one, and that's going to be water. You're going to need a gallon a day per person, so this could get heavy. I suggest having water like this or cases of water, but a case of water is, going to take up some room, although these are too. So give yourself some options. Obviously, gallon jugs are going to be great, but make sure you have something to filter water if you can't do the gallon jug. So a life straw or one of the tabs that you put into water. I, in my go bag, have a larger vessel that I can collect water from whatever body of water, and then I can filter it out. You can also find different kinds of tabs for the larger totes as well. So that is something to think about. Water is a big one. I'm going to leave the link for findaspring.com I'm sure there's a spring near you. You just have to type in your zip code, I believe, or your area, and then they will tell you where a natural spring is. That way you can just haul yourself and your vessel up to that water and get you some drinking water because it's important. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to do a change of clothes. Remember, this is kind of for my baby, but not really. I don't know. So we have a change of clothes for her in there. Warm weather clothes, cool weather clothes, and then some sort of warmth, like more than a base layer. So an extra jacket, hat, gloves, you get it. The whole 9 yards. Socks are an important one. If you can do extra shoes, maybe. I don't know if I would take up room for that, but again, maybe important to you, but not for me. Up here, we have some utensils, and these are just things that I grabbed for free. That is a good thing to think about. Some things that you can have or grab for free that you could put into these bags. So utensils for eating, super important. Another one is a multi-use tool. So you could use some sort of Swiss Army knife, but this is from the Dollar Tree. I always get crap for preps from the Dollar Tree, but honestly, again, better than nothing. And since we're over there, we have the super glue. I find that super glue can be really important for just about anything. So grab that, put that in your go bag. Another one is going to be a travel first aid kit. So you want some gauze and some sort of alcohol wipe for all of those unexpected bumps and bruises that can occur. In my husband's kit, he has a bleed stop and a tourniquet. So that is in my kit as well. I don't know if you want to put those in your kids' pack, but it might be important too if you have the money to invest in that. So tourniquet, gauze, bleed stop, or you could use yarrow capsules to stop that bleed. I've actually read from a pretty famous chef that you could also put your wound in cayenne pepper and that will clot your wound. I've never tried that. So that's, I don't know. You didn't hear it from me, but I'm just relaying the information. Another thing that I have is Advil, ibuprofen tablets. I just want to have it on hand. I try and solve things holistically, but in the event of an emergency, it's going to be hard to bring my entire apothecary with me. There are some items that I will link in my Amazon store, and there are some just homeopathic remedies that you can have in a little form. I do have that in my bag, and the brand is Boiron, I think is how you say it, but they have a remedy for just about everything. And, you know, holistic medicine and homeopathy, it's not the same thing, but I pull from whatever I can when it comes to avoiding pharmaceuticals. But as you can see, I'm not perfect. Also, I have canned soups here, and I go for ones that are high in calories and high in protein. So 15 grams of protein, 260 calories per can, and then I pair it with something else. So this is organic quinoa and brown rice with garlic, and as you can see, we have 8 grams of protein there, but it's 440 calories per pack. So I find that that's important. So I will definitely be adding some more food into this. They recommend having food for 72 hours, and we don't necessarily do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we have meals like this, but we also have protein bars, packets of oatmeal, things in Mylar patches like MREs, anything that we can pick up that will be semi-light and easy to just grab. You don't have to eat it cold. You don't have to eat it hot. I don't know, just anything that we can get. And then we also have the Tuna Creations 70 calorie packs. Those are good ones to grab as well. Moving on, we have some wipes for just about anything. We have some matches, although I would prefer these to be waterproof. I have a camp stove in my pack. It's just a small little one from For Patriots, and it really packs a punch. So that's nice to have, but again, unnecessary. These don't have to be eaten warm. It's just for comfortability for the kids. I also have my contingency medical kit in here. I've done a video on that, but there's some important antibiotics just in case of any emergency while we're out and about. So that's a good one. Another thing I like to have is activated charcoal powder, and I like to put that in capsules. So that is my reminder to do that. And I like to do that as just a non-toxic save for the kids if they swallow something that we don't want them to swallow in the wild. This will just try and detox their system until we can get to some sort of hospital if they're open in the event of an emergency. So yes, anyways, if this doesn't work, you know, we have antibiotics and we have ways to help them, but I find that this might help detox their system from whatever it is that they may have ingested. And then trash bags. I have these down here. They can be used as ponchos. They can be used for just about anything, just as long as water isn't getting onto us and making us chilly. I find that 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 is super important. So this is what I have going so far. Of course, there are more things to add to this list, and I don't think each bag needs to be specifically for someone, especially when you have two functioning adults, with you in that emergency. So again, I have 3 children and they are under the age of 5. So you might want to bring activities for them, but you want to keep it light. So I used to pack books in their bags, but it can get heavy. So that might not be a good idea. Another thing that you could get into these bags are chargers, solar chargers, flashlights, things like that. If you are into self-defense, which I think everybody should be, those items would be carried separately for us, but you could have some backup rounds in your pack if you wanted to do that. You could also have a tent, and that is in my husband's bag. And then last but not least, you have to have a plan and you have to have a positive mental attitude. Someone said it in the last video that you need to be physically and mentally fit, and that is so absolutely true. It's something that I used to say a lot, but I totally forgot to say it. So thank you to whoever said that, but it's very important to have those two things combined in the event of an emergency. You need to have a sound mind and you need to have a calm mind, especially in the presence of children, just so everything runs smoothly when the world is being chaotic. So that is all I have for you tonight. I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to hear your suggestions of what to put in the go bag. All right, friends, I hope this video gave you some inspiration to start your own go bag for yourself and your family. Don't forget those pets too. If you need to get out of the house in any sort of an emergency, it's important to be prepared. So make sure you have at least a basic understanding of what you need to do to just get your family out and in a safe way. Subscribe if you're new. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye, y'all.
You've stayed away, oh, I won't let it show. You got a hold on me. I remember the sound of us being loud, so loud, so loud. Just wonder where you're walking and talking, thinking, are you the same?